Hello and welcome to my channel Delhi Tarot. These are your weekly readings for all 12 signs from 27th of October till 2nd of November 2024. Since this is a group reading, so please pick it up what resonates with you. Please leave the rest for others. And if you really like what I do on the channel, please do like, subscribe the channel and put on the notifications. Now time stamps are always mentioned in the description box below. You may check it accordingly. And yes, I'm already taking the booking for the detailed new year reading 2025. Your money, career, finances, your love relationships, your soul life purpose, your remedies, your therapies. So anything, my email ID is there. You may connect with me for a prepaid, pre-booked, pre-slotted sessions only, since there is a heavy rush from now on, and you may connect accordingly. Straight to your reading, as always, starting from Libra. Libra, let us see what messages do we have. You have a storm warning coming in. This particular week is the week of you to not respond at all to anything. Be very calm, hold your patience back, avoid any kind of routine action as well. This is the week of you to be extremely conscious and extremely aware about what is happening around you, and any major massive step can definitely bring some issues as well. Now when you have a card of storm warning into your reading, expect that suddenly something can also happen. So just handle yourself accordingly, be at peace, and handle your finances as well for this particular week. From the card of tarot, you do have 5 of swords. So this seems to be a little tough week for Libra people. Yes, there could be some communication gap. There could be some kind of misunderstanding as well. This is why, because you're getting over possessive about your own things, your assets, your belonging, or even you're also getting too emotional and you're becoming too sensitive. Try to be non-judgmental and neutral as far as possible this week. It's the week of completely no response and no action. From the card of romance, you do have a card of trust coming in. Now when you have a card of trust into your reading, if things are going well with your partner, it is great. But if it is not going that smooth, just be very calm, trust the process. It says this situation is calling both of you to have faith in the relationship, in each other, and even in the process of love. From the card of career, you do have a card of on the table, and the card says time to put your demands on the table and get serious about what you want. Ask for a raise, a promotion, or a setup. Now this is a action needed card, but as we have the energy that you have to be little silent, so you make your priority list. You can keep things in your mind, but any suggestion, any observation, any action, any request, if you have in your mind in order to ask for what you want, just skip it this particular week. Don't take any major risk. Don't talk about it. Next week can be a good week for you to inquire about it. From the card of astrology, you do have a lucky Taurus card there. For you, the lucky colors for this week could be any shades of green, and your lucky day could be Friday, and your lucky number for this particular week is number 1, the number of Lord Sun. So if you do Surya Bij mantra, it is going to be very helpful for you. And if you also do give water to Lord Sun, then also this remedy is going to help you in bringing the name, fame, recognition of your choice for sure. From the card of crystal this week, I thought that let me offer some crystal reading also to you. So this week, your lucky crystal for the day, for the week is emerald. Look at the color. It's a very popular and auspicious crystal. You may retain it in any form. And the message also says there are a lot of ceremonies and celebrations around. It's time of important life passages. That is why I'm telling you to just be little, take a little step and take a little step back and just observe and witness what is happening. It says it's time of important life passages such as wedding, birthday, graduations, or anniversary. So just enjoy this week. Be away from any drama, from any chaos, from any gossip, from any politics, and any major decision or action. You may take it next week for sure. I will see you next time very soon. Be blessed. It's time for Gemini. Gemini, in your energies, you do have second chakra, Archangel Ariel. This week, yes, there could be some challenges, or you might feel little less confident or doubtful about your own creativity, about your own innovation. There could also be a situation that you want to create something new, but you are not sure about it. So yes, there are some doubts, some confusion, some illusion. You need to work around those illusions. Sit with it and see where the gap is coming. Speak to people who you feel can support you during this time. But overall, yes, this particular week is about clearing the air which is coming in between your innovation and creation, for that matter. From the card of tarot, you have Nine of Swords. Now this week seems to be little full of anxiety, stress, sleepless night. And just now I was doing the reading for Libra. I do feel this is going to be a little tough or struggling week for all air signs people. However, when you have this card into your reading, there are unnecessary tension around your personal professional life. Avoid overthinking, avoid over analyzing, and avoid over assumptions as well. Just respond calmly, politely wherever it is highly needed. Otherwise, skip all the activities or major events this particular week. From the card of relationship, you have a card which says you deserve love, and the card says you are lovable. So yes, it's time for you to trust yourself again. And when I see this particular card, I was sensing when I was reading this card, don't feel that you are a victim, don't feel that you are guilty. You deserve love. Whatever is coming to you in the form of love, it should suit you. You have to see self-love, you have to see self-care also, and there should be equal giving and sharing in a relationship. If you feel you have done this, you have done that, if you are true to your intentions and giving the love and giving the true to yourself into the relationship, there is nothing to feel victimized or guilty about it. It is just all about it that you need to have confidence and trust in your own self first to make any relationship good and to work upon. From the card of career this week, you have a card of offering coming to you. That's a lucky sign, Gemini people. It says you will be offered a new position or investment opportunity very soon. Think about it and research it carefully before accepting. That is what I was trying to tell you, that there could be illusion, confusion otherwise also. You know, when you know that you are not sure about anything, any opportunity, any choice, your heart, your soul gives you an indication in the form of an intuition, gut feeling, or a thought process. Listen to it, that why you are feeling so. Don't ignore, don't second guess. Rather, it is the time for you to give attention to those second thoughts if it is coming to your mind, and why you are thinking like that. What is making you conscious in not taking a specific decision? However, if you are very, very strong, please recheck your choices, please recheck the direction you are going to take, and accordingly take a very conscious, aware call after speaking to people who are already experienced or exposed to that decision making already into your life. Don't hesitate, don't take a back seat, be very upfront in order to ask or take advice. From the card of astrology, you do have a card of Pisces. Your lucky day this week is going to be Monday and Wednesday, and your lucky color could be off-white and all shades of green. And your lucky number for this particular week is going to be number 9, the number of Mars. Try to be bold and courageous as much as possible for you in order to, see, in order to handle, in order to face whatever comes your way this particular week. From the card of crystal, let us see the reading comes, and it says be gentle with yourself. And the crystal which is so lucky for you this week is the rhodochrosite, which is such a beautiful pinkish color crystal. It says it's time for you to be gentle with yourself, and that is what I was trying to tell you in your love relationship. It says you have been through a lot, and now you need some time to recover, to heal yourself, and to see that what is your priority, what is your like, and how you feel happy and joy. That is when cards say so much more than what is written. It is the ultimate message, and it is always suggested that you must follow what is overflowing from that particular card, because that's the true message which you need to hear, because that's called the angelic communication. I will see you next time very soon. Aquarius, let us see what message do we have for you. We have a card of angel of love this week. Air sign people, the week is little tough, little struggling, but the only thing is that you have to take a back seat. I was telling to other signs also, the whole energy is like that. Be at peace, be at calm, and just maintain your truly mental, emotional balance. And yes, you also have an additional message, Aquarius people, that angel of love says, try to bring love, empathy, compassion in each and every situation, for yourself, for the other person, and even for the complete scenario. Don't pull out differences, gap from anyone. Don't identify even gaps from situation, or don't bring out the weaknesses. Try to support the situation, the other party, and even yourself with love, compassion. Try to give some time and space to all the events happening into your life this particular week. From the card of tarot, you do have a card of moon. Yes, it's a week of little illusion, little confusion. Now when you have a card of moon, there is jealousy also, there is little animism also, which is all right, which is okay. It is a temporary phase. Don't overreact, don't be over judgmental. Try to be neutral as far as possible, because this phase will also pass. And always remember, people are just the medium to bring the God's message to you, whether good or bad. It is not people's intention. It is the divine way of bringing the needed balance, karma or karmic balance to your life. So yes, this week, it's the week for you to trust only your intuition and only your gut feeling, and give time to address what you are feeling, what you are thinking, and then proceed accordingly. From the card of love, relationship, Aquarius, you do have a card of religious factor. So any difference going between you, your partner, you guys are not talking, the thoughts are not matching, there is a difference of perspective, and you need to respect that. It says your love life is actually influenced by a lot of religious upbringing and spiritual path. So definitely, if two peoples are brought up very differently, the thought process, the love, the soulmate connection, or the marriage you guys are into, it will have a different thought process, and same things will come in the relationship. But the card is also giving the energy that you truly value your partner, your love relationship, and the overall, situation. So yes, you need to give time for resolution. You need to have an honest, open, and a clear communication. From the card of career, you do have a card of the future, and it says plan for the future while living in the present time. You're always supported by spirit. You have their back. It says your psychic abilities can bring you prosperity, abundance, and smoothness. That means your intuition is also your spirit guide. Whenever you are making a career related decision or a specific decision related to your profession, have your sacred time, have your me time, talk to yourself for 5 minutes, see what thoughts are coming to you, just note it down and identify the why behind every thought. Then you need to self-talk a lot, do self-coaching a lot, and then you will reach out to your psychic intuition. This is a very small activity, but it's a very powerful way of bringing your intuition up front. From the card of astrology, you do have a lovely color blue, Cancer people. So all shades of blue color, sea blue green color is a lucky color for you this particular week. Your lucky day is Wednesday, and your lucky number is definitely number 4. And number 4, you need to bring the balance, the mental balance into place, and don't react from an emotional point of view. Now let us see what crystal message do we have for you during this particular week. You have a card of sodalite. Look at the color of the crystal. Even if you see, your crystal color and your astrology card color is almost similar. So just use this crystal because this is going to be very auspicious for you. It says this energy is emotional, sensitive, caring, and loving. And if you see, the care, the love, the balance is coming into your reading. Just give love, compassion to the complete situation and see how things are falling into its place and into your favor for sure. It says, in my concern, family, a mother or a child, you will give some more time to your family, to your relationship this particular week. And this is the time also when you need to love yourself back. Aquarius, it's a wonderful reading, but the only thing is that you need to be very gentle with yourself, and even for the people who are around you and who all are involved into that situation. I will see you next time very soon. Be blessed. It's time for Taurus. Let us see your energy. You have woman holding a heart. This week is the week of love, compassion. It is also the week that you will be giving a lot of time and attention to your partner, to your soulmate connection. This week is also the indication that in very near time to come, that is in very near future, Taurus, you will be doing something professionally which you feel you're very passionate about. You have that hobby, you have that passion always. You might make a creative business idea out of it for sure. Just try to make your plans, try to see from where the resources will be arranged, just see from where you can arrange the funds also, who are the experts who are going to give you suggestion. Just try to work things around that, and I'm very sure after seeing this card and from the energy of this card, in another 3 to 6 months of time, there is a huge possibility, Taurus, that you might create something of your own. From the card of tarot, you do have Knight of Sword. So all the stagnant energy will see a lot of good movements coming into your life. Yes, when you have Knight of Sword, you sometimes take the direction, speed, action without thinking at all. So this might can hurt you, your decisions, or even people around you, because Knight of Sword is someone who is really fast in taking action. Sometimes do not take things a lot before taking a calculated action, or many times ignore the advice of the well-wishers or people who are dear to you. You need to keep all these things in your mind if you really don't want to hurt your loved ones, if you don't want your decisions to fall off, and if you really want to be successful on the direction you have taken. And if you are yet to take a decision or a direction, please look at the direction, the advice of others carefully. Check your path 10 times before moving on, and mind your speed. Take one step at a time. Do not be in hurry to complete your path, to complete your journey so quickly. Be slow on your journey. The speed might not suit you in the longer run. From the card of love relationship, you have a card which says calling in your soulmate connection, which says your prayers, your affirmations, and your visualizations will help you to bring you together, provided you are genuinely interested in coming back with your partner. You're genuinely interested in reunion, patch up. You truly want to get together. But otherwise, I do feel that Taurus, you people are in the middle of, few of you are in the middle, whether you go back, whether you want to be with the same partner. There is no hurry. Something which is meant for you will always come. So take your time, mind your direction. Again, I am saying mind your direction. You should be very sure that whether you want to go back, whether you want to have a patch up, are you really happy in the relationship? If it is a yes, then go ahead on the same path and journey. From the card of career, you do have a card of expression coming in. And the card says you need work that lets you express your creative self. It says you could do well at writing, blogging, or a career in communication, public dealing, or public relations. This is for the first time we are getting so many messages, so many options, choices for you to explore the professional realm. Take your time. You may take 3 to 6 months, because when I was reading these cards, I was telling you that even the time duration is coming. So you may check it accordingly. From the card of astrology, you have a card of moon. Yes, confusion, illusion, dilemma, or jealousy, animism around. Listen to your intuition. Just sit with yourself for 5 minutes. See what thoughts are coming about a particular situation, relationship, or a person, and then you make a call accordingly. It says your consciousness, sensitive inner emotions will give you the best of responses during this time. And your lucky day is going to be Monday, and your lucky number for this week is going to be number 8, the number of Lord Saturn. Pay attention to your actions and pay attention to your intentions for self and others. From the card of crystal reading, you have a message of prosperity, And the card says there is a positive shift in your flow of divine support very soon, and your lucky crystal for this particular week is going to be malachite. Now when I say crystal, you may buy a crystal in a form of bracelet, pendant, or even a simple crystal of that color is also going to help you for sure, but this is a free will, and this says that yes, the divine help is all around. It is just that you have to plan how you want to receive it further. So overall, Taurus, your week is going to be very good, but yes, you need strategic planning. You need conscious time to spend at how you want to plan your days ahead. Best of luck. I will see you next time soon. It's time for Virgo. Your energies for this week is the temple path. Yes, the positive affirmations, the sacred time, the me time, your connect with your divine, with your angel, or the God you feel you are connected. Giving time to that particular process is going to answer all your questions, your doubts, your queries. This card is also an indication that if you are feeling that there is a delay, there is a struggle, or there is a major obstacle coming into some major task in your life, which I'm getting the sense from this card, Virgo, you may do positive affirmation in the sense that I have already got this. You need a loan, you mentioned that my loan is clear. You need a house, you just say that I have got the house of my choice, or I have got the job of my choice. Just connect with that affirmation on daily basis and see how the prayers, the affirmations really help you for sure. Now from the card of tarot, you do have Page of Sword, which says that yes, emotions may run out of flow. You might behave like a child. You might get hurt also very easily this particular week. You might become little sensitive and might ignore the advice of well-wishers. Now when you have a Page of Sword into any reading, it says when you don't listen to the advice of loved ones, elders, or well-wishers, you hurt yourself, you give yourself a loss, but that's a free will call that whether you want to take it forward or not. But yes, with Page of Sword, there will be a lot of different ideas into your mind. There could be also messages related to a new communication. It will be definitely worth exploring it, especially if you are getting new communications after your prayers to divine, after seeing that you have prayed for something and new communication, new talk, new message, new email, new phone call is coming, or someone is approaching you after this particular process. So rely on this process throughout your whole week. From the card of relationship, you do have a card of codependency, which says addictions are affecting your romantic life. Now when I say addictions, I'm also sensing possessiveness. Anything which you feel you are overdoing, overthinking about a relationship or your partner, or how your partner is doing. Maybe you're overthinking, overanalyzing, and over assuming. If you are doing all that, Virgo, I guide you to stop it immediately, because this might create a major problem into your love life. There could also be an addiction to something which may pull your partner back from you, or which may impact the relationship also in time to come, and take the call accordingly. From the card of career, you do have Money Matters card to you, and it says money matters a lot to you right now. Watch your expenses and outflow for the movement, and try to save up for the future. You need to be prepared for the unexpected expenses which are coming your way. Now when I see this, I do feel that the incoming is not going to increase, the inflow is not going to increase, but yes, there can be certain situation, there can be some unexpected expenses which even you are not aware about it. When you are not aware about it, you won't be able to handle it nicely. So just try to keep up your saving and keep an eye on your outflow, because inflow is going to be remaining the same for this particular week. From the card of astrology, you have a fiery energy of Sagittarius people. Yes, little more hard work than usual time, little more boldness and courage is also needed for sure. The card has a message for you, and it says this energy gives you power, confidence, and enthusiasm with great faith, good fortune, and authority coming your way. Your lucky day for this particular week is going to be Tuesday, and your lucky days are going to be, lucky colors will be all shades of sun and color sun, and your lucky number is number 3, the number of Jupiter, which gives you an indication that try to give out some kind of donation in the form of education, coaching, counseling, mentoring, or tutorial to people. From the card of crystal, you do have a card of amber, which says give it to God. That means it's time for you to give back to nature. It says take a deep breath, and on the exhale, release any difficult situation, struggling situation, or delaying situation to God for healing and bringing the needed answers into your life. If you see this reading, everything starts from the temple path and everything ends from the temple path. Just take it accordingly. All the very best. It's time for Capricorn. Let us see what message do we have for my lovely Capricorn this week. Sorry, you have a card with broken heart. That means there could be some situation, some instance, some event which may happen that can give you a break. This can be because this is a group reading. So a broken heart in your energy can also refer to a painful experience you might go into a personal professional life. This could also be a sign and a symbol that a breakup is ahead. Now this breakup could be into your love relationship, this breakup could be at the job front or the profession you are into. So this could be a sudden energy which may emerge out of nowhere, and you have to go through the pain, through the emotional turmoil. And this week there is something returning back to you from the past instances as well, which might cause some discomfort, dis-ease to you this particular week. From the card of tarot, yes, I was absolutely sensing it right. If you see Six of Swords, Six of Swords is a sign and a representation that though you feel that you are moving forward in life, but still there are past cords which are coming back into your memory, coming back to your heart again and again, and it is giving you unpleasant time, unpleasant moment and experience. You are remembering the past again and again, and because of this you are influencing your present. So yes, this could be past unsolved, unresolved issues, challenges in any aspect of your life. Now when you have Six of Swords, it says that finally you have to close what is not serving your growth, your happiness and your development. You need to spend time with yourself, take your time, and then decide accordingly that how you would like to proceed forward. But yes, with Six of Swords, there's also possibility of travel, moving around, a journey for a lot of you. And this week is little low as far as your emotion goes. From your love relationship, you have a past life relationship. Oh my God. I'm so thankful to my angelic communications and messages. You all know very well the moment I touch the cards, I get a lot of signs, a different kind of energy. So yes, this is a past life issue which is giving you turmoil right at the moment. And the card says you have known each other before. So that means the current love association especially is giving you tough time because some life lessons you have to learn. Sometimes we give a lot, but we are not being reciprocated equally. Maybe there is a learning in this life. We have to learn from that particular soul. So be open, just see what is upcoming for you, learn from it and move on peacefully, calmly, and give priority to self-love and self-care to come out from any such turmoil into your life. From the card of career, you do have a card of star power this week, and it says you need engaging work that will let your talent, your skills, your competencies to the world, and you're able to shine in front of the world to see that what all you can do into your professional life and career. The card also says that you are a natural actor and influencer. These professions will definitely help you to attract lot of fame and fortune. So if you're not directly involved in becoming something into entertainment, or yes, there are a lot of influential job in terms of public dealing, public relations, you may try these professions because this can give you lucrative job offers in time to come. From the card of astrology, you have the fiery energy of Leo, which makes your day Tuesday a very important day, and all colors of sun, the light of suns, the colors of sun are going to be your lucky color for this particular week, Capricorn. And your lucky number is also 9, which is the number of Mars, which says that this week you need extraordinary boldness and courage to pass on the time. This week can be a difficult week for you. From the card of crystal, you do have a clear course. Now, clear course is the crystal which is most popularly known in the world to clear the negativity, the assumptions, the overthinking kind of energies which is causing high discomfort and disease to you. Just use this crystal. You can always retain this crystal. Rather, you should wear a bracelet or even a necklace of this crystal. And I personally recommend all of you, whether you belong to any sun, moon or rising Capricorn, you must take this crystal for your help. It says, let yourself feel all your emotions. Your entire rainbow spectrum of feeling is sending you a lot of important messages and guidance right at the moment. Be open to receive and witness the change which is coming into your overall life for your growth, happiness and development. I wish you all the very best. Aries, let us see how your week is going to be. You have a financial constraint a little bit. Now, when I'm holding this card in my hands, this financial constraint is not about that you don't have savings. It means that the inflow is little not adequate for the current outflow you are having. That means there are a lot of known, unknown, expected, unexpected expenses which is going to happen. The card is also telling me that you don't want to use your savings because you know that the savings are very important aspect of your life and you want to be really safe playing for your family, for your loved ones, which is no harm, but it tells you that you need little more financial planning and financial strategy in order to handle your finances just for another 2 to 3 months of time. I want you to listen to me very carefully when I'm holding this card, and you all know that the energies I receive from the card is very, very important. So yes, another 2 to 3 months you have to balance your finances, money, the inflow very adequately. And the card you have from tarot is King of Cups. Yes, this is a card which says that the moment you are showing support, cooperation, compatibility with people around into your love life, your professional life, your career, you are going to definitely receive a lot of support. Aries, there is no doubt about it that you are being really loved by people around you. As a great leader, they would like to follow you. And yes, unlike you, because you are fiercey, you are bold, you are courageous, but you also have a golden heart, and people would like you to take you a raise, a promotion, and they want you to choose you as their leader because you are so human to them. So yes, this particular week, expect growth because you are being liked by people all around. From the card of romance, you do have a card very soon. And the card says, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you right now. Some dilemma, some confusion. Give time to your relationship. Talk to your partner, speak to your partner, sort out the differences. Be the one to take the lead. Be the one to initiate to resolve the differences. And then you see the week is going to be very promising for you. But whatever issue, the differences, you see tussles, you see struggles in the relationship, that is all going to resolve very, very soon. The card is a positive energy card for you. From the card of career, you have roll the dice, and it says time to put yourself out there and see the world, allow the world to see you completely, what you truly possess as a human being and as a professional. It says you are hiding your talent time and again, and it's time to take a calculated risk and step into the spotlight now. And while I'm reading this card, you guys need to also explore adjacent possibility. You need to diversify a little into your professional life or career. I'm sensing that. That means that you are multi-talented. Therefore, is this the time for the world to see your multiple talents, and so that you can use those skills efficiently for your greater good. But yes, this card says that there is some calculated risk you need to take in case you want to move ahead into your career or in case you want to diversify into your professional life. From the card of astrology, you do have a card of lovely Capricorn people out there, and your lucky colors are so many. You have silver, you have white, you have light green, you have light blue as well. And the card message for you today is, the energy around you is serious, materialistic and hardworking. It best shows shrewdness and cautious, ambitious. So be very, very careful even while you're taking a calculated risk. Your lucky day is definitely Monday for this particular week, and your lucky number is number 4. Let us see your crystal reading as well. The crystal which is going to be lovely for you, it is fluorite, and it says, now look at the color. There are two colors, there's blue and there is yellow. And the card says natural beauty and authenticity. Be yourself as God made you, naturally attractive, lovable, worthy inside and out. Don't give impressions to others that you value only their impressions. Try to love yourself to the maximum. That means it is important to hear, to see what they are saying, but don't make their impression, don't make what they say the reality or your only reality for that matter. Aries, this is going to be a lovely week for you, but I do feel that some calculated risk with complete balance is highly needed this particular month. I will see you next time very soon. Be blessed. It's time for Leo now. Let us see, Leo, what do we have for you? We have the thinking woman. And from tarot, we do have a major arcana card, the Chariot. And this comes out to be a very lovely energy oracle card reading with the tarot card. With the thinking woman, Leo, you are on top of your thought process. You're quite intelligent. It's not like that you are not, but you are using your intelligence this particular week in every aspect of your life. You're weighing all the pros and cons, which is very, very nice of you. And the major arcana card, the Chariot, says that since you are thinking a lot, you're planning a lot, you're making strategies a lot, you will be able to make 100% a positive influence movement into your life. It also says that things which you felt are stuck, nothing can be done, things were not moving, all those things will suddenly see immediate movement, and that immediate movement will come into the aspect on its own. You don't have to worry, you don't have to push for any movement, but it is going to happen naturally for you and with you. From the card of love relationship, you do have a card of passion, and the card says it's time for you to allow your heart and soul to sing your song. This is what I was trying to explain it to you, that even if you are hearing what people are saying, but finally you are doing what you want to do into your love relationship, for the love relationship, and even for your partner. Just see that how the compatibility is okay for both of you, and both of you should be comfortable keeping the whole external world aside. From the card of career this week, you have a people's skill. Look at the color of the card, and the card says that in case you're moving to any public dealings profession, you're moving into public relationship wherein you're caring about people, you have any service which is related to people, for humanity, for mankind, or where you're dealing with people, those kinds of professions are really going to bring name, fame, recognition to you. It says you have a flair for working very well with others in team, in cooperation, in collaboration. You could be a diplomat, counselor, a salesperson, or head of the company. Now, this particular card is not telling you that you immediately change, but it says that if you blend your existing skills, existing profession to this profession, then you will see that there is a lot of difference coming to your professional life. From the card of astrology, you have the 8th house, and your lucky color this particular week is definitely white and some light shades of orange, and your lucky day is going to be Monday and Friday, and your lucky number is going to be number 2. Now with this 2 number, you might have little confusion, illusion, dilemma over certain aspects of your time, of your life, maybe in personal life or professional life. Over some issues you might have some confusion. Now this week is definitely not the not the week for you to take major actions. Just see that you are collaborating all your scattered energy, and you're thinking in one direction, but you're not taking 10 steps in 10 different directions, because when you have an impact of moon, you have the emotions going very high. You want to do everything at one shot, but moon also brings little illusion. So during this week, skip taking any major decision for that matter. And the card says this transformational period, an area of your life, is all about sheer resources and intense emotions. I'm so happy that I didn't read this card earlier, because it is also talking about that there will be a lot of overwhelming emotions this particular week. Keep a check. Don't flow with the emotions, and don't take any action or any decision based only on your emotions time and again. Let us see what message do we have in your crystal reading. You have the crystal of the week, that is angelite, and it says spiritual or religious community. Join with like-minded people for friendship and increased spiritual growth, and see how things are flourishing for you. Now this card is also giving an indication for people. Now if you see, there are multiple cards which are telling you, guiding you, mentoring you, and it is giving you an indication that if you are working alone, or if you are aloof from people from some time, maybe it's few months or couple of years, it's time to go back and collaborate again with them. It's time to be in the group again, so that you enjoy not just being the part of that group, but you will explore, you will learn, and you will collaborate for new opportunity. I will see you next time very soon. Be blessed. It's time for my lovely Sagittarius people out there. In your week, you have a thinking man. My goodness, you guys are getting a lot of thinking women and men, but in your energies, it is thinking men. Yes, there could be an influence of a person who is highly intellectual. I'm getting a sense the person is going to be of an older age, but will be very wise, full of wisdom and life experiences. Be open to receive the advice. You will be highly beneficial, will highly be benefited with these kind of advices and exposure. Sagittarius, I also see, when I see this card, that thinking is always good, but I do feel that you are over planning a lot this particular week. Avoid that you are planning, making strategies, but in a limit. Anything which you overdo can also spoil the game for you. So be very careful that you are planning it adequately, but you are not overthinking, over planning, or over strategizing for a very long term. Take one step at a time, rather take very small steps. Once you are done with the step number 1, then only plan or strategize step number 2. Till the time you are not done with 1, don't plan 2nd, 3rd, and so forth. So don't plan for very long time, as if now. Take small steps for smaller duration. From the card of tarot, you do have Queen of Cups. Yes, the emotions will be overwhelming this particular week. I also feel that any difficult situation can be handled with love, compassion this week, and something very important you will be able to handle within 2 to 3 months of time. This could be any difficult situation in life, personal life or professional life, but you will be able to handle it with care. From the card of love relationship, you are absolutely in the right love relationship. It says this is your true soulmate. So if you are doubting after differences, after chaotic situation, or after a little mess with your partner, it says that yes, this is your soulmate connection, and this is the right connection for you. So try, have an honest, open communication, and sort out the differences. Otherwise, this is going to be a very good, lucky week for your love relationship. There will be a new spark in the existing love relationship, and people who are single, there are high chances that you might come in closer to your upcoming new and the very dear partner into your life. From the card of career, you have a card of give and take, and the card says be open to giving and receiving to keep the flow of abundance going on. Give someone a change and ask for that what your heart truly desire. This says, or this calls out for some volunteer work as well. If you really want to bring the cycle of nature of abundance closer to you, try to give back to the society and people around you, maybe in a form of coaching back, counseling back, mentoring them, coaching them, tutoring them, giving them some advice, some support, but just keep on rolling back the circle of life and nature. From the card of astrology, you do have a card of Virgo, and the color, the lucky color, is definitely all shades of brown and beige color. And the card energy says the energy around you is dutiful and humble. With a discriminating, vigilant, and painstaking air, you will be able to handle any difficult situation. That means there could be some struggling situation, there could be some pain into that struggle as well, but you will be able to handle it nicely. Your lucky day is going to be Thursday, and your lucky number for this particular week is number 1. The number 1 represents Lord Sun. So I always tell you guys that if you go through Surya Bij mantra, or if you offer water to Lord Sun every day, it do brings opportunities regularly. It brings name, fame, and lot of clarity into your life as well. From the card of crystal, you do have a card of diamond. And this is going to be your lucky crystal, not just for the week, but you may retain it in a longer run. It says it's time for you to value your self-worth. You are God's precious gem. So it's time for you to see that how you can be valuing yourself to the most. Try to use your skills, your capabilities to the maximum to help others, for mankind, for humanity. Now one thing is very, very clear, that everything is going absolutely right on the track. The more you will be helping others and supporting others, trust me, that support is going to come back to you tenfold, and the life will definitely take a very different and upward and forward movement kind of direction will come into your life. Sagittarius, that was your lovely reading for the week. I will see you next time very soon. Be blessed. Time for Cancer people. Now let us see what are your weekly energies. You have man holding a coin. This week you will definitely have increment, or you will definitely have increase in your money flow. The money in hand will also going to increase, and somewhere I do see Cancer people that there will be multiple sources of money in very near future. You will also start something simultaneously, maybe consulting, maybe advisory, or people who are already into some passionate area of your work. You might also start a business or a venture out of that curiosity, out of that hobby or a passionate activity. When I see this card, man holding a coin, for another 7 to 8 months you will have this energy. This is not a temporary energy you are seeing right at the moment, Cancer people. The overall money will definitely improve from now on, month by month. And there is also a opportunity which is going to change your complete perspective, the way you look at your professional life, the way you look at your overall life, look at people, look at relationship. Overall the situation is going to change in a very positive form for you people. From the card of tarot, you do have 7 of Swords, which says that this week there could be some misunderstanding, miscommunication, communication gap between people in your personal professional life. This is also an indication that there is some unresolved past issues which might come forward and can give you tough time, which means something which was left unresolved for you, something which was not getting resolved at that time, it is now has taken a very big picture, and you need to really choose to close it for very, very soon, because you see that you're still ignoring, leaving things unresolved is not going to help you, Cancer people, in the longer run. From the card of relationships, you do have a card of honeymoon coming in, and the energy says enjoy the bliss of the holiday time together. This is also an indication that if you are not spending your time with your partner, you have not given energies, you have not given quality precious time, you are not giving importance to your relationship. It is definitely to bring the balance between your professional life and your love life or personal life. This calls out for you to be little aloof from the world and take some time out for your partner to improve or to nurture the relationship. From the card of career, you do have a card of spiritual work coming in. So whatever profession you are, if you pull out some volunteer hours from your overall schedule, maybe on weekly basis, on monthly basis, some spiritual work is going to definitely give you tenfolds back. And the card says doing some inner work can also help you to get clear before you move on, and such things are generally done in life in order to balance your some past life karmic energies. It says you will get insights into what will work best for you to serve your needs in time to come. From the card of astrology, you have a lovely Venus coming in. Now when you have the Venus energy, this definitely brings lot of comfort, lot of luxury from all sources, and that is what I was expecting when I was reading your card, man holding a coin, that something good you are going to generate which is going to give you tenfolds, materialistic tenfolds in time to come. And the card says the part of you that desires beauty, success, indulgence and valuables to make your life happy, quality and bring success and abundance is going to surround you very soon. Your lucky day is definitely Friday this particular week, and lucky shades of colors are going to be all shades and colors of sun. And your lucky number is number 7, the number responsible even for the spiritual awakening, spiritual enlightenment in self, and that is called inner work, and influence the world with that spiritual light. And from the card of crystal reading, and crystal calcite is the crystal for this particular week, and your message is busy times and multitasking. Take charge of your schedule during this busy time and honestly assess your underlying reason for being busy. This calls out you to become very careful on your time management schedule. There will be a lot of multiple things in time to come. You need to manage it effectively in order to bring out the best of impactful and effective results and outcomes from so many activities in time to come. Cancer, this is actually a very good reading. Rather, this is a very long term reading. I don't see that this is such a short reading for 1 week, but try implement this for a longer benefit. Scorpio, let us see how your week is going to be. Oh my goodness, you have victory out there. I think it's a lovely week for all water signs people. We just had a wonderful reading for Cancer. Yes, the victory, the win, the triumph is going to be yours after a very long time. I do remember, Scorpio, some of your last few readings, there was a lot of emotional turmoil. You guys were going through a lot of betrayals, but after seeing those hard times, those disappointments, and such demotivating activities, it's a windfall of energy, victory coming to you. This victory is not just in one aspect, but from the energies of the card, I can sense that you're going to have victory in all aspects of life wherein you felt you have lost the hope, you have lost the determination, oh, you were not seeing the path and direction. In all that sense, you will get the victory for sure. And even if you are battling, struggling for a legal case, to get a home, to get a loan, please know, and even for a job or a particular contract, this week you will hear a good news for sure. And I claim this for you because I sense the energy so strongly. And here comes the world. The new chapter into your life is going to begin. What all was happening into your life was definitely a part of your karmic plan. You were supposed to go through these life lessons and downfall, but now it is only upward and forward movement for all of you. So just enjoy this beautiful new chapter which is getting reopened into your life, because all major tough struggling karmic lessons are now over. From the card of love romance, it is safe for you to love now. Just open up yourself to the world again, Scorpio. I know very well a lot of people have contacted me after the reading. Yes, it was a very difficult period you have gone through personally, love wise. A lot of people have seen a lot of turmoils in marriages also, but it was it was definitely a very troublesome time. It says now you need to heal your heart chakra. When you heal your heart chakra, you allow yourself to love again. You give yourself permission to love again. You feel free again. And only love can bring the true freedom and happiness. It says, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all time, which is love. From the card of career, you do have a card of signs and symbols. That means you will get a lot of indications this particular week. It says you are putting together pieces of puzzle from signs you are getting. Pay attention to the coincidences or the sequence which are going to happen into your life, because there is a major experience change and transformation coming to your professional life. So just understand the dots, or maybe you may connect the dots if you are able to understand that. From the card of astrology, you have the third house, and all lucky colors of blue and white are going to be your lucky colors, and your lucky day is going to be Monday. And the card message you have today from the astrology, it says your potential to learn something new is upcoming. That means it's time for you to upgrade skill, go and join some course, do some degree, diploma, upgrade yourself. Technically, you will definitely be using it in time to come. And your lucky number is number 1, the number of Lord Sun. That means you are definitely bound to see the name, fame, and I do feel a major opportunity after this chapter completion. That is going to bring your complete world, a different world from you. You will see that the remaining part, the earlier part was different, and now you're living into the second inning of your life. I'm so happy to see this major change. And from the card of crystal, you have a lucky, very beautiful, one of my favorite crystal. It's a turquoise. Look at the color. You may use it forever into your life. It is such a good crystal. It says spiritual path. And the card says your true beliefs are becoming very clear to you. Rather, your life path, your soul path is getting clear to you, which prompts you to make all the necessary life changes after all the troublesome time or the soul changes you have seen or transformation you have seen in the recent past few years. Try to bring the necessary change into your life, because you have been asked to move on to a different spiritual journey and path altogether. So that means all this was happening into your life to make you spiritual awaken, that it is not just about only materialistic gain. The life lesson needs to be learned in order for the soul to move on into the life further. I will see you next time very soon. Be blessed. Last but not the least, my lovely Pisces people, you have a beautiful action movement coming in with the card of Pisces. There is major action which is primarily going to come into your professional life. I do see this particular week there is a major change which is going to clear the negative shades, the gray shades, or the work politics aside. I also see that you will behave, or you will witness a windfall of energy, as if something is pushing you into a new direction. That means spiritually your spirit guides are with you, who will be taking you away or pulling you away from the negative vibes or the negative surrounding which may impact or which would have impacted your life altogether. I'm getting very different messages from this card altogether, and this action is going to help you even taking 10 folds of leap in time to come. But primarily this action I'm expecting, which is going to happen on its own into your professional life, into your financial life, or maybe in some major struck money issue or concern. So if there was any such concern, you will quickly see things happening, you will quickly see things getting resolved, and your purpose will get resolved for sure. From the card of tarot, you do have 8 of swords, which says yes, there is a vicious circle of overthinking, over assuming, maybe over expecting, but you have created a shell around you, a boundary around you, and you are I should say that you are bothering yourself too much with the negativity around you. This is all self-created. And why this is happening? Because maybe you were not seeing, or you were not able to witness any major good positive movement in the past. But if you really want to come out from your shell, stop thinking negative, think only positive, have positive affirmation to come out from your cocoon and the shell. From the card of love relationship, you have the card which says make the effort. So even if this is giving you turmoil, if the relationship is giving you tough time, there is no harm in taking the lead. If you really value your relationship with your partner, if you really value your partner, if you really want to really take this relationship to next level, you want to be with this partner throughout your life, it's very wise, because I'm getting the message from my angels that you need to keep your ego, your pride aside. And the card says that great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take, one at least for your own self. So if you feel that yes, you are in the right relationship, the partner is right, you are with the right person, it's worth taking the initiative and resolve the issues. And from the card of career, you do have a card of timing, which says it's all in the timing right now, and you need to make a very different decision in time to come. But before making an important decision, weigh all pros and cons. It is also telling you to take the advice of your seniors, your well-wishers, or people who are already experienced in that area. But yes, it says sooner or later you will be taking a major decision, a career change decision, or making a different line of work. Maybe that kind of decision you will be taking for sure. So be very wise. There is no hurry, but the time is approaching very soon. When I say very soon, that means definitely in the year 2024 only. The circumstances will change, because you are also experiencing anxiety, stress. No matter what I say right here, that it is your overthinking, over assumptions, but I also can understand that there is some pressure, external pressure, which is forcing you to think like that. But yes, you will be taking a major decision in time to come. From the card of astrology, you do have a card of Mercury, and your lucky day is going to be Wednesday, and your lucky color for this week is going to be shades of white. And it says it's very important how you think, communicate, talk, or travel. And I was thinking about your thinking since beginning of this reading. Your lucky number is number 8, which means it's the number of Saturn, and Saturn only expects a lot of hard work and true intentions for self and others. If you are following these two things, you're definitely going to get the support of Lord Saturn. And from the card of crystal, you do have a card of sapphire. Look at the color of the crystal, a very well-known crystal. You can always retain it throughout your life. And the message says, take it easy. Easy does it. Your health, happiness, and abundance requires a very gentle approach to life and work. Do not sabotage yourself. Try to give self-love and self-care, and try to take things easily and try to bring the positivity out of it. And this is what I was trying to explain it through 8 of Swords. I wish you all the very best, Pisces, and I will see you next time very soon. Be blessed.